But we back, ladies and gentlemen. We back. Yes, Sirski. It's the function. It's your boy Teddy Ragsy, and I'm here with the Fofo Bulldog himself.
Dell, what's the word?
How you feeling, Dell?
I feel great.
Man, we this function thing, man. We doing okay, man. This for some random niggas trying to podcast. We doing okay, I think, man. How you feeling?
I think we're doing great. I mean, the feedback is phenomenal. Keep it going. Keep it going. The engagement is there. Man, I'm loving it.
Comment below on everything. I'm gonna keep saying that, but comment below on everything, man. And we made our goal. 100 subscribers.
Yeah.
We did it. We giving it away. We got the Fofo Bulldog for everybody. Psych, nigga, we didn't make that shit, bro.
We made one. Semi. We made it.
Man. I checked that shit this weekend. We was at 100 for sure.
Yeah.
Check it before the episode. We got 98 subscribers now.
You know what? They said, yeah, these niggas got 100. Watch this. Unfollow, unsubscribe. They was like, they finna fuck up the whole, you dig. But you know what? That's cool. Come back later. We'll holler at y'all.
Please subscribe, man. We trying to knock off that 100, man. You know, we just a new emerging podcast, bro. If you like what we doing, I don't care if you know us, if you never heard of us, man. If you fucking with the content, subscribe, man. Subscribe, bro. We got some interesting stuff we be talking about here at the function. So Make sure you mess with us, man. But last couple weeks, man, it's been interesting, bro. We've been getting some feedback on this episode, man. Couple topics going up. It really seemed like people like the personal stories, man. It really seemed like people fucking with the personal anecdotes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they love that fighting story, bro. You fighting the passer, bro?
Yeah. Me get my ass whooped by a passer, bro. You know? It was some interesting comments.
But them comments, wait, can I comment on a few?
Yeah, there's a few.
My favorite comment, it was two. It was like he gave you your first baptism.
His first baptism. Yeah. That was a good one.
Wait, and then like the next one, it was he was like, the pastor needs to be exterminated. Damn, exterminated is a crazy word. Man, I love it, bro. I love it, and the people loved it, and thank you for sharing that story with us, man.
No, yeah, that's what we doing, man. It's all jokes, it's all love, man. You know, it ain't gonna be too many Teddy Ragsy getting his ass whooped stories, so I hope y'all enjoyed that one. Hope y'all can find some other content with us here at the function to enjoy besides me getting my ass whooped, because it for sure ain't finna be too many of them stories. But yeah, man, we been out here, man. We just doing our thing, enjoying that. We gonna keep it pushing, man. Dell, what you was on this weekend, bro?
Shit, man. I work. I work a lot. Work. Man, shit, work. What about you?
DJing, man. You know, grinding, work as well, man. We getting
ready
in the clubs, man. Yeah, just trying to work. It seems different, bro. Like, it just don't seem like, it seems like the culture of the clubs ain't what it was. It's going viral on Instagram. It seems like people ain't really got that same energy as they have in the past, man. What's going on? Tell us about it.
I would say this. I did go out recently at the club and everything, and it is different than what it was going out, let's just say 10 years ago and things like that. Like in the past, it's like it's fucking boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's boring as shit. Like, you in the section, don't get me wrong, I'm lit. Our section lit. Everybody else boring, because it's like, we're gonna have fun regardless. But why is people just standing up, chilling in the phones? It ain't no fun. Nobody doing what they doing. No girls shaking it. Like, it's just boring, bro. Like, you just see people on their phones, and then when the bottles come out, they just, oh, yay. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, what a fun that, like, y'all don't go to the club to have fun no more? Don't nobody dance no more? Like, don't nobody...
seems, like, the fun is section culture. Like, section has become, like, a whole ranking system within the club. Like, if you in the club on the dance floor, you damn near a lame type shit. Like, the whole goal is to be in the section. Like, I for sure, as a DJ, love a good dance party, but it seems like the culture, especially if you're talking about like a nightclub versus, that's what I will say, like a nightclub versus a bar is probably two different situations.
True. Like
a good bar, you'll get a dancing crowd, you can get a dance party going if you're doing the right things as a DJ in a bar. But the club, like, yeah, if you get the ladies going up for sure, but it's like, you ain't finna see too many of the brothers like in there. Like,
man, back in the day, niggas was in the clubs, on the dance floor, in the sections. It didn't matter. Like, niggas navigated to wherever the women was at, and the women was on the floor. Like, they gonna go wherever the women's at, you know?
It's we gotta get back to a point of having fun though, because it's like, I think one interesting thing that I looked at just as it relates to this topic is like, we millennials, right? Millennials gonna get drunk. These kids, the next generation, these Gen Zs after us, they don't be drinking, bro. The kids don't drink. Like,
they do hard drugs.
I don't even know if they doing
Stay off
that,
the
bro. Like
drugs.
61%, according to USA Today, kids ain't drinking. Gen Z don't be drinking. 61% of them, they turning down the alcohol. They want some weed. They want to do something else. They worried about the health and all that. Our generation, we was getting fucked. We the Four Loko generation. Niggas was
Facts on
getting
the
fucked up, bro.
floor.
And we kept that same energy going from the dorm room right into the club type shit.
That's facts. That's
So,
facts.
I mean,
And you know what? I think our generation, we was on like the original thought juice, the
ooh, what's
strawberries. Nah,
hot
like that
juice?
was like the original, like strawberries. Outside of strawberries, then it came a plethora of different
It be
type
a new
of
one every summer type shit.
literally. But the thought juice,
Okay.
we was onto that.
So what do you think? Like, is there something that could change that culture up? It is because Chicago, and I feel like we always talk about different regional aspects.
Yeah,
I feel like in Chicago, especially as a DJ, you got to know like them certain, like if you hop into that juke bag, it's gonna always go up.
facts.
If you start playing the jukes, you know what I'm saying? Like it's certain drill anthems, like you're gonna always get that response. But what do
Facts.
you feel like would make the club great again?
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie. Hold on to that though. Like to the drill, yes. But I feel like if you play a juke song today in the clubs, I don't think you're gonna get that same response as if you would have played it like 10 years ago.
really?
You got, bro, today's generation, the kids not listening to juke
You gonna play
music.
that Pop Baby shit?
They don't even know who the fuck that is.
Hey, that Pop Baby that's a fairly new song. I mean, not new, but like, yeah, that's crazy.
You play classic Chicago juke anthem song, and I'm not talking about the footwork and shit, the bop your back, all that. No, I'm talking about that basement party, you on the wall, you on the floor juke songs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
them kids ain't gonna know nothing about that.
So what you supposed to play then? Like, what do they want to hear?
They want to hear that Chief Keef. They want to hear the drill. They want to hear Baby. They want to hear Dirk. They want to hear Thug. They want to hear Gunna. They want to hear just modern music.
I gotta disagree, bro. That's the Chicago anthems be juke records. Like that's what in my experience, and you're right, I could be wrong, I could be 100% wrong. Like the jukes is what get people moving type shit, man. Y'all gotta let us know what y'all think in the comments on this one. Like, is juke really it's not valid no more?
To what crowd?
I mean, so when you think about the crowd, that's a good question. Like the crowd don't even in the club don't even really be young kids young kids don't got money for sections. Like your average like 20 to 25 year old, them niggas ain't got no money for no damn section.
Hell no, but
for no bottles. It's like it be old niggas type shit.
You right, but it's
trying to impress some young bitches.
That's true, but they as being general admission line, that line be long as shit, waiting to get in. They still be in it, but I don't think they listening to juke music. It's just that certain crowd, like our age, that basement juke music. Hell yeah, that shit gonna bust. You play it in the club, it's gonna bust. But anybody that's 25 and under, it's over with. They not listening to that. They gonna say, "Who the fuck is this? Turn this off. Play that Dirk. Play that Baby."
But
they want to hear some gunshots.
On, though. That's what they like. You talking?
No,
like, no. That's what they family was playing at the family function. That's like it's relevant, bro. That's like kind of like I don't know, man. You gotta. Mellow Bucks just put out or not just put out, but Mellow Bucks got a juke record that's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a modern juke record.
So it what's the difference in? Like, if that's
what
I said.
Working, classic.
That juke is like I'm gonna get my little DJ link.
Go ahead.
77 to 81 BPMs right there. Like that whole it works. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you with the bases per minute, my boy. I feel you.
And y'all got to pardon me, man. I'm sick as fuck, man. This is my flu game right here, man. I'm off this good ginger tea, so y'all got to pardon me, man. I'm not feeling my best, and my voice sound crazy. But
or the Avion.
Y'all make sure y'all comment, man. Let us know, like, is juke records not valid? What's going on with the club, man? We want to hear y'all thoughts on that, man. I feel like is that especially another thing with that is like I think in Chicago the club scene and just the nightlife scene is very segregated overall.
What you mean?
Like we've had great nightlife venues for hip hop music, especially when you get into the out west and the out south of the world.
Right.
But if you're talking about River North, Wicker Park, Logan Square, it don't be like hip hop venue. Like niggas ain't playing hip hop in the regular nightlife in like the places where people be out at. You know what I'm saying? They shut that shit. You get as a DJ, everybody knows the routine. You get 1.5 rap songs every hour.
Yeah.
And them niggas will be quick. The promoters or the managers will be quick to come up. Hey, buddy. Hey,
cut
buddy.
that shit off.
It's like we know what the culture want to hear, but a big thing is they always have this notion that if you play too much rap, shit's finna get violent. You know what I'm saying? That's damn near racist, to be honest with you. But I know there was
Wait. They might have a point because look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Growing up, right, there was certain songs that set shit off. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like certain songs set shit off. Like back in the day, like growing up, I'm outside of the club and they think I'm a pawn. Like Bone Crusher. Like it was certain songs like
Boosie set it off.
Set it off. It's like that shit gets you going. Like
no, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's I don't know. Gucci Man Wasted. That was like in my heyday. Like that was like a song
that's a cool. That shit cool.
That would nah.
But I mean, even think a venue that we did a show at, Deadbolt. Like they ended up closing their show. I don't know if it was directly correlated to the shooting that ended up happening there, but a hip hop venue in the Chicago area where they welcome the hip hop music.
Yeah,
shit got shot up, and you know what I'm saying? It's like we got to be able to have these spaces. Had these spaces where the YNs, the ONs, everybody could show up, listen to what they want to hear, enjoy themselves, and then take their ass home after that. It can't end up in some crazy shit every time. And it really got to be, I'm not going to put it all on the patrons because, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain measures that venues could take, but it's like at a certain point, it's like.
It's the niggas. Stop doing that shit, man. Look, stop doing that shit. Y'all like, fucking it up. Y'all fucking up for the people who just want to go out and just have a good time, bro.
Like, this ain't gonna be a Teddy or Goofy one on this.
Nah, I don't give a fuck. Look, stop doing that, bro. Like, if there's a nice black establishment, like, let's uplift that. Like, why we gotta? And it's like it's not too many of those places throughout the city of Chicago. So if anything, it should be more of a like, let's protect this place. But of course, when you have niggas and liquor and other things involved, yeah, it may go left, but. Just stop doing that shit. Y'all got to be more mindful. It's like these are people businesses. People work hard for that shit. And it's like met the owner, did business with the owner, shout to Deadbolt. It's like that shouldn't be that way, man.
It was a whole era like right after the pandemic, 2021, where Milwaukee was going crazy. It was a whole. I mean, Milwaukee's always going crazy. Milwaukee's one of them areas like if you know about Chicago, you know about it. But it like historically always has creatives, always has great energy over there. And like after the pandemic was no different. Rest in peace, Wynwood. Wynwood was a venue that was very much open to that crowd, and unfortunately, that was the shit that ended up getting the whole block shut down. Niggas was playing the GD anthem too much. Remember when Ruga had the GD anthem going crazy? It was like
what they were saying.
Certain
what
anthems,
song was it?
The GD anthem.
The GD through the door.
Yeah, and it's like I mean, you understand like certain records, the impact that they gonna have, and so it's like maybe don't play that one, but you know. If you have the opportunity to Dell's point, like we gotta protect our shit out here and protect the venues that look out for us and like want to be a part of the culture in terms of the city, man.
Just because we're gonna go right back behind it and say ain't no places playing black music because y'all niggas got it shut down, bruh.
But no, let us know what y'all think, man. Comment on that below, man. Let us know what y'all think about. And maybe if you're in a different city, man, what is the dynamic out there, man? Do y'all have a lot of black venues? Is y'all playing hip hop in different venues as well, man?
And if y'all do have a lot of black venues, how do y'all make it become successful from a long-term standpoint?
No, for sure.
Give us y'all feedback.
But also this weekend, man, it was some interesting shit happened at the BAFTA Awards, bro. We gonna get a little bit of pop culture, man. My boy Delroy Lindo and Michael B. Jordan, man, they was on stage giving a little introduction to the award. And John Davison, I think the dude name is, a famous British actor who has Tourette's. And once again, let me just preface this whole conversation. This is not against any community, man. We love everybody with special needs, people with disabilities. We have family members with disabilities.
Oh, yeah.
We love and respect and understand that there are people with disabilities. But what the fuck was that man doing, bro? Like, it's got you mean to tell me that the only thing that your Tourette's led you to when two niggas is on stage to hard R him? And I ain't gonna say that we doing it for the two, man. You hard R? You can what happened to dick shit bitch pussy liquor or something? I feel like that's there's other Tourette's ticks.
He see two black people.
He went right to the hard R. Hard R. And it was like it was loud, bro. And I don't know if he had multiple ticks in the awards, but that was for sure the only one that they broadcasted like that. They for sure made sure they got that hard R in there, bro.
There was nobody else.
It was like they should let the hard R fly, man. Like I don't really understand why what was going on with that. And once again, I don't know how Tourette's works. I understand, it is a condition, a disability, but he got a whole movie. That's how I was doing some research. This man has an entire movie about his Tourette's and his tics. And I double checked with Google AI before I got on this podcast. So if I'm wrong, blame Google AI. But there is no record of this man saying a hard R in any high profile public setting before this fucking awards. So how you get? I just want to understand, like, if it's really like it's a tick, is why you have no record of you saying the hard R until there's some hard R's on the stage. Two prolific hard R's, man, might I add. Legends. Delroy Lindo, Michael B. Jordan, like, what? That shit was really in bro's heart, bro. I don't know. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That had to be on that man's heart, bro. You can't convince me otherwise. Like, I don't know, man. So it just seemed like it was too many directions that you could go.
No comment.
Oh, hell no. You gonna leave me hanging on this one.
No comment. I would say this, like, it's just very ironic for the timing of it. It's very, very ironic. But again, when people with disabilities, things happen at any spontaneous time.
Not political, so. Dell, bro. This nigga,
brother, like, okay, look, it's a reason why, like, because, like,
I said that. I prefaced the fucking topic saying that,
like,
bro.
Like,
he hard arding brothers on, bro. I did the research. There is no record of this man ever saying no hard R.
Never.
And he didn't do it until, like, is it like, y'all gotta comment, let us know. Does it got something to do with what's in your mind, or, like, I don't know, man. I don't know how it works. Of course, all love to people with disabilities, man, but it just seemed kind of odd.
Maybe if they had, like, other candidates, maybe that would have been sufficient.
And you know what's another crazy thing, like, with that, and even in, like, okay, the man has Tourette's, understandable. Outburst, understandable. Why do black people always got to be understanding about some shit? Like, yeah, he hard-R'd you. Yeah, he said you're a monkey shit N-word. But no problem, bro. Cool out. It's just words. Like, why do black people always got to be understanding about some, like, overtly racist shit, bro? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure both of us could think about moments throughout our lives where, like, we had to deal with some, like, racist shit. And it's just like, oh, you're black. You got to understand that shit, bro.
I would say certain things. Certain things shouldn't get a pass specifically with racism, but like I said, with people with disabilities, they get a pass me.
No.
Hard R, whatever.
Hard R, whatever.
Whatever.
See, it's like,
he has
crazy,
a condition.
man.
He got a condition. I can't stop him from having that condition.
Never said, bro, like the way I've seen it.
What if that was the first time he really was up close and with two
hard R's? First time.
Like, who knows? Like, you don't know. Like, I don't know.
First
encounter. Like, and then it's like for a moment to be of that magnitude, he just and the shit just
We gotta disagree on this one, bro. I just don't understand.
You don't know.
They just like Michael B. and
disability.
Delroy supposed, like, oh, it's cool, it's fine, bro. Don't even worry about it. It's like, see, and we both have young black sons, man. It's like just how we have to explain to our youth how there's gonna be situations in life that they encounter,
right?
And they just gotta be cool with it for the betterment of themselves, bro. Like, I remember one time me and the homies, we got pulled over after the club, bro. And, like, you know how it is, man. You get pulled over on the freeway, everybody out the car, lift your nuts up, where the guns and the dope at, pause. I mean, but that's what the cops be doing, bro. I'm talking about Phoenix. That's what the cops be on, bro. Where the guns and the dope at, who got a warrant, just tell us so we ain't gotta look.
Right.
They run all our shits, ain't nobody got a warrant. They say, oh, this is the first time we've seen a group of y'all when nobody got a warrant type shit, bro. It's like the type of shit that you just have to prepare yourself as an African-American man to deal with. And then we're just so, oh, you got to be okay with it, bro. Like, you just got to be okay with it. And I don't know. Of course, much respect to anybody with a disability.
That's my whole point. He got a disability.
Bro, he's never said that shit before, bro. Like, you gotta, like,
a lot of people do shit the first time that they never did, but it's like a lot of people do shit the first time that they never did.
First time they never did.
For real. But it's like with him, quote that. GC, quote that. I need that. But yeah, it's like for that, it's like bro, the man has a disability with Tourette's. You don't know when it comes and goes. It just And that's the whole point, is you just don't know. You don't know what he's going to say. You don't know when he's going to say it. You can't anticipate it. You just let him be him. And that's the whole point. That's my whole, like, who am I to tell you what a person with, like, oh, you can't say that? Like, he probably didn't know he was going to say that.
I feel it, bro.
You know?
Like, I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Like, that was probably the first thing that came to his mind. He seen two black people hard R. And he probably didn't mean it. Maybe. But, you know.
much love to everybody. Much love to all the disabled communities, man. We here at the Function love and support everybody. It just seemed a little odd to me, man. There's a lot of things you could have went with there, but the hard R. All right, Teddy's an asshole. All right, man. We gonna keep it moving, bro. So I don't know if they got a new social media manager or what's going on, but Dat Piff has been tweeting a lot lately. I've been fucking with it, man. Dat Piff is, as many of you may know him, for those who do not, was legendary mixtape service.
Hell yeah.
I think they still maintain the archive, classic mixtapes dating back to the early 2000s. Your favorite artist has a classic on there.
Facts.
Legendary platform, man. So just seeing them tweet has really got me feeling nostalgic and just like, man, it was really some great tapes, some moments in the culture on there. So, Dell, what are some of your favorite Dat Piff classic albums, moments, runs? Like, who's going crazy on Dat Piff?
Dat Piff? Man, Dat Piff bring me back to fucking like high school,
High school type shit. Freshman year in college for me. That's man.
Man, it's so many. Top 5. Let's do top 5. You want to do top 5? All right, bet. Drop 3. No order. Drop 3.
Of course.
Classic Wayne. Cushion OJ.
Of course. Still blazing.
Mesmerize.
Kid Frankie. Yeah, it's so many. It's just that,
Bruh,
man. So many. Yeah, so many.
Trap or Die.
Trap or Die series, of course. Yeah, man. Shout out Jeezy.
Man, you could play that shit just play straight through. I fuck with Gucci, but I'm Team Jeezy. But
okay,
this shit made me a fan of Gucci. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, in our school they had like a little So Icy Boy. I'm fuck So Icy Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm literally Team Jeezy.
I was a clique.
Yeah, it was a little clique. So Icy Boys, lame ass nigga.
Well, y'all niggas had clique beef at the school.
Lame ass niggas.
Get into that. Who's the So Icy Boys?
Some lame ass niggas. Like I can't even tell you, to be honest with you, but they was there. But long story short, Right on the Wall. Right on the Wall made me like a fan of Gucci.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
And I mean, going in, Hurry, shit, First Day Out, like that shit made me a fan of Gucci. What else?
It was some crazy ones. We ain't even. I mean, that was
I got one more. More About Nothing. Wale.
Of course, bro.
Wale.
Yeah. That's 2 is on my list for sure. More About Nothing. Just the samples. What I loved about mixtapes in that era was artists could be conceptual, and like they didn't have to worry about copyrights. They didn't have to. I guess that shit was all illegal anyway. Shout out to Drama. Shout out to Cannon. Everybody, it was all illegal. And the whole Seinfeld shit, the way he interweaved that into like. My gosh, Wale the Problem, Wale the MC.
The Problem was crazy. Oh, my favorite
Bro,
song.
Wale is one of them people that it's like he don't get his respect, man. And I mean, he don't make it any easier the way he be acting, but it's like he does not get his respect as an artist at all. Like Wale had a run. He was it was Wale, Drake, and Cole. That was the original big 3 at a point. You know, what a lot of people consider. But
Facts.
Another classic, man. Rich Forever, Rose. Stay Scheming.
Yeah.
Classic. Some folks say that's the best album quality mixtape in terms of original beats. Another Wayne one. This takes me back to a freshman year in college. No Ceilings. No Ceilings, man.
No Ceilings.
Oh my gosh. The Wasted remix, the Breakup remix. Wayne was in such a like different bag.
Yeah.
You remember the Carter doc, bro? The documentary, the movie, the Carter doc.
No.
Don't worry about what's in my cup. It's my cup. You got to watch the Carter doc, bro. The Carter doc.
You talking about when he was like on a tour bus and shit? He was recording everything.
And the Demolition freestyle, 30 Minutes to New Orleans, when he was doing all that shit. Like, bro, oh my God, bro, that's my era, bro. It's crazy how because the whole concept, Kanye had just. I think he did like 970,000 with Graduation, and the Carter.
Yeah.
And it was like the whole run and lead up to that. They showed the behind the scenes of the Millie video. Wayne was really different, bro. It's crazy. Much love and shout out to LaRussell, man. I saw LaRussell have some like not so great things to say about Wayne, and he was only rapping about the same thing, and just really, I don't think he was necessarily questioning his ability as an artist, but just like
I felt like he did.
You do?
Yeah, because he felt like he was like his shit didn't make sense.
That's crazy, bro.
And it's like. No, what were you listening to?
About,
what were you listening to? There's plenty of like, don't get me wrong, like he has songs where he has analogies and metaphors that may or may not connect, but the wordplay is fucking phenomenal. But then he also have many of other songs that he's speaking to you, or he's telling a story, or he's telling his experience, or anything like that, and it has messages and meanings behind it. So that part disconnected me from
Bro, he
his
was
opinion.
taking people's beats and making them his own. He
Nick,
like
I would get mad. Like if I was the artist and I knew Wayne came, like no, whoa, pause. If I was the artist and I knew that Wayne was making my beat over again, I would be mad because I know no one is going to listen to my song
he was
anymore.
going
They're going to
crazy
listen
on
to
that
his
shit,
song.
bro.
How many songs I know of Wayne? He did the remixes, but I can't tell you the words for the original. All I know is Wayne words.
It's like that
Bruh.
breakup is the main one that comes to mind for me. Like, nice tires on the Guinea. You should want a king. Like he really like he made
Yeah.
that shit his, man. But yeah, I don't know what LaRussell was trying to go with that, and I understand everybody be trying to be different, but it's like some things like we could just universally agree on, bro. Like
That's crazy.
Wayne is a
I
top
didn't.
3, and I would go personally say not number 3. His live shows, I mean, maybe not as of late, but during that era, bro, I remember I went to the I Am Music tour. I went
Yeah.
to when he came back the first time with Drake on the road, and this is in Phoenix, Arizona, bro. Ain't nobody bringing the whole city out like Wayne.
Right.
It was Wayne, T-Pain, like ain't nobody bringing the city out like that, bro. And it's like it was a different run. Like wasn't no he was a rock star within the genre type shit.
Yeah. But Wayne was always in Phoenix a lot, right?
He stayed out there, bro. He would be late to every fucking show. Never
Yeah.
was on time. Always getting caught up in Mexico doing whatever he had going on. But some more classics. These are maybe some sleepers. And I'm a huge blog era person, man. So shout out to my boy Smoke Dizza. Smoke Dizza does not get the proper credit as an artist.
Smoke Dizzle?
Smoke Dizza.
Put me on.
You know who Smoke Dizza is?
No.
The Kush God, George Kush the Button. I mean, he's Cinematic Music Group, Johnny Shipes.
Where's he from?
From Harlem. So
Okay.
he fucked with Cinematic. Cinematic had a whole run. Wiz, Spitta, Nipsey. I think Nipsey was actually a Cinematic artist. Shout out Johnny Shipes. Johnny Shipes from New York. Big Crit, you know who Big Crit is?
Of course.
Yeah, so these is like they all like contemporaries. And George Kush, Smoke Dizza had the George Kush the Button project. You got listen to George Kush the Button.
George Kush the Button.
That shit was a moment. Like that's that real weed head rap. Wretch, my nigga Wretch, man, Polo Sporting Goods, bro. Man, Wretch, get off the blues, my nigga.
You said Ranch?
Wretch.
Wretch.
Wretch EP?
Put me on. Where is the artist from, bro?
Wretch, I think Wretch is from Jersey.
Okay.
He from Jersey. Like him and Dash used to be like
Roscoe
crazy
Dash?
record. Nah, Dash from New York. Fetty, Maxo Cream, Playboy Cardi, Dash. Nah.
Okay.
He this is like these are the sleepers. Like yeah, they had a moment. Anything Currency did during that era, the Currency's whole run, that's not sleepers. Currency the GOAT of the mixtape era, bro. The motherfucking hot spitter. Return to the winner circle though, and Covert Cooper probably my favorite. We was talking about Freddie Gibbs before we hopped on live. Freddie Gibbs verse on Scottie Pippins, Randall Donovan, and Michael. Before I picked up this mic, I was hitting licks with some lords in the dirt with plenty of disciples. Like Freddie Gibbs, man, like
Freddie Gibbs gold. He been that guy.
The whole Alchemist production on that shit. Spitter a legend, man. It's we really need we talk about here on like often like what's missing and like why the vibes in music ain't right and why it don't feel like I feel like just the inability to put out that mixtape at that high clip. Everything is getting flagged now because of streaming.
Yeah.
We need like a bootleg platform, bro. The streets need the bootlegs.
Man, another few sleepers that I thought about. And at the time, like they were sleeping, but right now, like they're big. But like J. Cole, to come up.
I'm still asleep. We ain't even gonna justify that new shit.
J. Cole, to come up. That dropped in like 07. And then like the warm up dropped in like 08.
What was that song that J. Cole had when you talk about somebody taking his virginity?
He got a few of them.
Bro. How you got a few records about taking your virginity?
He telling his story. Why can't he tell his story? Like, this is what music is. Music is
that nigga said it feels like the very first time.
Scapegoat.
Ooh, girl, it feels like the first time.
Yeah.
Hell no, I ain't jacking that shit, bro.
He telling his story. But another artist that I felt like that was slept on, but not Tyga at that time.
T Raw, of course, bro.
Yeah, like that Well Done series. Like that shit was crazy, and it's like I feel like it definitely hit the streets, but it wasn't really like. Damn, it was kind of
It was on the
major.
West Coast. It was for
Yeah,
sure.
it
On the West, it was
was. I
like
ain't
that.
gonna
It was
lie, it
like that on the
was.
West Coast for sure. For sure.
It was. Now
Another
I think
one
about it.
that when you say that same like maybe not GOAT tier, but right below the GOAT tier,
Yeah.
the Salute Me or Shoot Me series by Waka, bro. Waka Flocka whole. I mean, of course, he had the Do
Mm,
Flocka rants, all them, but
yeah.
Salute Me or Shoot Me before they had that 50K with him and Gucci on it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. He was going so crazy at the time, and people only relegate him to his hits, but like his mixtape catalog was crazy. This makes me think, bro, like I missed them, like, bro, shows back in the day. Like, I remember, like, because we talking about Wiz. Wiz Khalifa probably had, like, one of the craziest runs during that Cushion Orange Juice
Hell
era.
yeah. Cabin Fever.
Like, the way that he was
Bruh.
influencing culture, like, I don't know how I was out here, but in Phoenix, niggas damn near quit smoking blunts for, like, a good year.
Word.
It was all in paper planes, bro. Niggas was all in the fake joint smokers for, like, a year.
Now we still had we had extendos at that time. Like nah, niggas was rolling up all type of Vegas.
Ooh,
at the time.
a good White Owl back when.
Yeah, White Owl, Vegas. White Owl. Put two of them bitches together. Now you got the extendo.
Niggas used to call that shit a ooh-wop.
Ooh-wop. Called extendos.
What was some good concerts you went to back in? Did you go to any concerts that you remember from that like era? Like
you know what? Ironic enough, nah, I don't.
Really?
We throw concerts, but personally, I don't like going to concerts.
What?
That's
Why
ironic
not?
as fuck, right? That's
Why not?
ironic. It's a people thing.
People thing. Okay.
Put like this, not even that. If I'm comfortable, and that's why, like, whenever I go out, I'm not doing general. Like, I'm section.
That's crazy that you say that, bro.
Why?
So okay, I know we talking about the mixtape era. Are you familiar with the Smokers Club tour?
No.
This is so like, bro, you got to tap in with the cinematic wave, bro. Johnny Shipes was the man, like for the like blog era. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. The blog era, smoker music. It was like Currency would always be headlining. Smoke Dizzle would be on it. Big Crit would be on it. Nipsey Hussle is the reason that shit got shut down in Phoenix, bro. I forgot the venues a long ass time ago, bro. But nigga, Nipsey was with the 60s. There's a couple Phoenix sets out there that was not feeling that shit. Obviously, whatever happened, bro.
Right.
The whole venue ended up getting shut down. So
Damn.
I feel you on the people shit, bro. But that was like such a
No, it's
era.
not even that. I don't worry about the next person. It's just more so like just me being comfortable per se.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
I ain't finna be in here rubbing shoulders. I just like to be comfortable. That's my only thing.
There was so many good concerts back then, bro. I just think about this is I know you probably don't know this group. This is the 15th anniversary today. Shout out Kent Jams. Shout out Desto Dub. He wasn't in the group, but he's like an affiliate of the group.
Desto Dub. He
Overdose, bro. Live For, Die For album. This is Overdose was like the group that he was like associated with.
I thought you said he overdosed. I'm damn.
No.
Rest in peace.
The group was called Overdose.
Okay.
And if you was in ASU, if you was in that Tempe era, man, all my Tempe heads, all my Phoenix heads, I need y'all to show up in the comments for me on this one. If you was in ASU parties during that early 2010 era, bro, Overdose had that shit going up. Lauren London, Pasadena, these niggas had. You know who Calmatic is? Who did the he's the director who did like White Man Can't Jump. He's like done like hella movies now. They videos was so crispy back in the day. It was like some next level shit. Like who is some like I mean I know like the Spenzo is a good example. Who is some good regional who is you listening to like regionally here in like that like 2010s that early 2010s era?
You know what? Man, 2010, bro, it was like my first year of college, and I never forget. I was listening to Chief Keef.
Oh,
this is probably like before he had one song that he just dropped. I forgot the name of the song, but then I remember like he dropped Bang or 300 like around the fall of 2010.
Okay,
bro, I was listening to him, Larice. I was big on The Weeknd, like The Weeknd, Jess. I was big on like a lot of new upcoming artists. Like I like to listen to a lot of upcoming artists.
How was you? As always, I mean, I describe myself as like, I'm from Phoenix, bro. I was the little cousin. All my people, even if I'm repping Chicago, I'm not repping Chicago. I'm repping Maywood, Illinois. I'm from right outside the city. If you had that cousin that visited every summer, that cousin that visited on holidays, that was me. That was Teddy. I was always out here with the family, but I grew up in Phoenix. So I'm never acting like I'm from Chicago. But I want to know as somebody who was out here growing up at the time, how was you feeling about Chance the Rapper during like the acid rap era? Was that shit really ringing off out here?
Hell
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, nah, that shit was busting, bro. That shit was lit. And the influence that he had, he was following up from his album. It's like Day in the Cloud, something in the cloud. His head is in the cloud. Sorry if I can't reference it exactly, but he was following up from that, and that was phenomenal. That shit did numbers. And then you see like it's a wave.
Mm-hmm.
Like he had like a wave.
No, for sure.
And
Wave.
then when Acid Rap dropped, that shit just went through the fucking roof. And he had like a lot of people that was from like my part of town that was on that album. So shout out to everybody on the shout out to Sabo. Shout out
Ooh,
to
Saba, of course, bro.
shout out to G Ball Sticks. I'm sorry, Greg Sticks. Shout out to my boy Sticks.
The drummer,
Yeah.
bro. His shows, he be throwing some crazy ass shows,
Word.
bro. Yeah, he was doing shit at the venue that we ain't really finna get no press to on this beautiful podcast.
I
But
do remember that. I do remember that. I do remember
he
that.
was
I do
going
remember
crazy,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
He had
Hell yeah.
Super Pull Up. I think Chance pull up.
Yeah.
Man, he was going crazy, bro.
Yeah. That was my dog.
But no, y'all gotta let us know who is some of y'all favorite Dat Piff era. Who was going crazy, man? Because that's for sure, man. That's probably one of my favorite periods. Let us know in the comments who was
Yeah.
y'all listening to, who's y'all feeling.
Give us y'all top 5. Give us
Top
y'all
five.
top 5 mixtape that y'all got from that Dat Piff era. Let me know what y'all think.
But no, we ain't gonna do too much sports this week, man. But something that caught my attention.
What's up?
Floyd, what are you doing, bro? When is all the money in the world not enough? Or does he have all the money in the world?
50 Cent called that shit out. 50 Cent was like, hey, that nigga gonna do some more fights. Watch. When the money get low, watch a fight pop up. And the fight popped up.
How
do you think the money is low?
So all right, that's a good place to start. I feel like there's a difference between you and me, our money's low, and Floyd Mayweather, the money's low. So it's like, what does that mean? I can't own my jet this week. I gotta just lease the private jet. I gotta charter a flight instead of taking it on my jet. I can't afford jet fuel. But like, bro, there's gotta be like, there's a real lesson in this in money management, bro. He's TBE. He'd have made all the money. Like, how are you having money issues after you made all the money?
All right, so look, little backstory about me, right? So I majored in finance. I went to school, graduated from the Tennessee State University, the best HBCU. And then while there, I had an internship with Regions Financial, and with that, it was on the commercial side of the banking side.
Educated Dell.
Man, I got it. But anyways, it was on the commercial side of the bank, and I was working with this specific group. And with this group, we work with people who are looking for a loan. So it's a commercial side. So it's 500, 200 million, $300 million loans that people are inquiring about. And I never forget this. I had a case that I reviewed, and I had 2 different cases I reviewed. One case, this man had millions of dollars. He had assets where the cars was listed as assets. So, depending on the car and the value of it, you can list it as an asset. He was making, his cash flow was millions. But then when it came to his liabilities, that shit was through the fucking roof. And it showed me this, that you can make whatever you make. But if you don't know how to manage it, you might as well have fucking zero, honestly. And then the other case, person applied for a loan. His ability to repay his debt was 100%. He had, and it was like a $900 million loan. Like, we was competing with SunTrust for this deal. His ability to repay his debt was 100%. He had the entire loan liquid, not tied up, not nothing. Fun fact about this story: managing money, right? We met with this gentleman at a barbecue place off Church Street in, I forgot the Gulch. Met this guy, right? The guy drove in, didn't even know it was him. Came out, he met us. Went into the place. He asked us, "You didn't realize what car came in?" I'm like, "No, what car you came in?" He said, "I have 2 cars. I have like a Toyota." Came in with a Toyota. I have a Toyota, and then I have a car that I have whenever I want to go out. He said, "You see what I have on? What do you have on?" $20, $30, $40 shoes. He said, "The place that we're eating at?" Yeah. Like, own this whole block.
Sheesh.
The place that we were going to, it was a commercial loan. So it was loans where the building is not up yet. So it was like the property, whatever. Brother, he owned the entire block.
Long money type shit.
His ability to repay his debt was 100%. We lost that deal. We lost that deal to SunTrust. But needless to say, he told us, I don't need your money. He told us straight up, I don't need your money. I'm leveraging. Because why would I use all of my money when I could use yours? Smart. So, all in all, what I learned with finances, brother, you can make as much money as you can. If you don't know how to manage it, you can make $1 million a day. You can spend $1 million. You broke like anybody else on the street.
No, that's real. If $1 million come in and $1 million go out, how much you left with?
Zero. A person will have more money than you. So, all in all, a person can make that amount of money, but with your lifestyle, and who knows about his lifestyle and the habits that he has
we
to
know
keep
he
up.
lets everybody know about his lifestyle.
Yeah.
He got multiple fleets of cars. He got a fleet of cars, not one car. He has a fleet of cars everywhere he at. Miami,
Yeah.
Vegas,
Yeah.
Houston, Dubai. Hey. He got a fleet of cars everywhere.
That's cool.
But it's just like, I get it, right? And I'm of the mindset that it don't got to be the flashiest. Like, I guess if we're rating that guy compared to Floyd, it's like two sides of the spectrum. There's a happy medium to be flossing your shit, have nice things, but you still not overdoing it. Because Floyd, I mean, he's literally the most successful boxer financially ever. How are you going broke? How between investments,
it could be better.
Other fighters that you have, like how are you at the point where I don't know how old he is? He got to be damn near 50. Where you're getting back in the two fights I seen he had lined up are Mike Tyson potentially.
Mike Tyson and Pacquiao. Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao in 2026 is what we don't give a shit about. Ain't nobody trying to see that, bro. Like, what's the point of that fight? What's the point of that fight? You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's, I guess, even thinking it's like, man, sometimes you just gotta let great be great.
True.
Like you're TBE, bro. We don't want to see you. Father Time is undefeated, man. What happens if you slip and man he catch you?
Yeah, and this is gonna be an official fight. This is not an exhibition. This is gonna be
official fight.
This is an official fight. So it's gonna go against his record. So we'll see if he's still gonna be that 50. No, I hope so.
It's so funny that all this is happening during tax season. You think this got? You think he got like?
He got to write some shit off. Hey, you never know. Like you never know. And it's like what I learned is it's not what you do, it's how you do it. You know. So it's I hope that he just out here just want to make another fight.
He's
now,
not,
if you're,
bro. It can't be that.
It got to be a money move at this point.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
You have everything. You have every accolade. And, you know, of course, we love other podcasts here. A great point that Cam made on it is what it is. Like, shout out is what it is, Cam and Mace. Why don't you, if you really itching to fight somebody that's worth you fighting. Fight somebody we would want to see. I would love to see Floyd versus Errol Spence. That Errol's, you know, coming off of some bad luck.
He is.
Got his ass whooped by Bud. Had one fight since then, I believe.
Yeah, he won that barely, but won.
I mean, I would be interested in seeing Floyd versus Errol.
But my defense of that is like Floyd old as fuck.
TBE. He don't want to be TBE.
He's bro, you too old, bro. And it's like if you gonna fight, nah. And I'm gonna be like, and then when Earl win, I'm gonna be like, that was unfair because you fought your fucking granddad. And it's like, I don't know. Well, Floyd is what, 50 something?
I don't think he's 50. He might be 50, but I don't think he's 50 something.
That man look old.
I don't know, man. One thing is for show. Is he's always been top disciplined fighters, bro. He always took care of himself.
Facts.
Never drank. So that might be, you know what I'm saying? That might be what helps him in terms of the longevity and coming back. But, you know, we love our legends, bro. Some people, you just want to see them in that light of just being the GOAT.
He's 49.
So, I mean, he's approaching 50. Like, let us see you in that light, bro. There's other avenues to get some money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to spread that out. I'm sure you got some properties you could liquidate. It's other ways, bro.
50 Cent said he ain't had no properties in New York.
50 been doing a lot of. I don't think 50 knows people's financial situations like he's saying, man. That's a perfect segue. So 50 got a lot going on. I know he's been a recurring topic on this podcast, but he always finds a way to keep himself in the news, man.
He does.
So, and I know we got another topic, but like even just like you were saying, as far as it relates to 50 be lying, bro. He gonna say whatever it takes just to go viral. Like the whole Jim Jones thing. Jim Jones getting evicted, him buying it. That's all fake news, bro.
He didn't buy it?
That's all fake news. In fact, the landlord was the one who was in the wrong with the Jim Jones situation.
Damn.
There's like a certain stipulation to where you could post that eviction, but if it's not notarized by the city, it really don't mean nothing. Jim Jones, he's not behind on anything. Basically, the landlord's trying to get up out of their contract to do a deal with 50, who might be more popular, might have more going, but Jim and them ain't did nothing wrong. They paying, they get
Shout out
money
to
right.
Jim.
It's
Shout
like,
out to you.
50 at a certain point, bro. It's like, it's funny, it's all jokes, but when do the jokes stop, bro? Like, when do the jokes stop? Like, with this whole T.I. situation, it really started from a respectful place. It started from a place that didn't need to go nowhere over the top. Like, it was about the music. T.I. called him out for the verses.
Right.
He said that's a good, and I don't know if that's necessarily the verses I would want to see for Tip or for 50. I get it.
Who you think will win?
It really depends on song selection and sequence. I would say like Tip probably has more bangers, but if sequence right, I would probably take 50. If he sequences the songs right, it's gonna be some moments. Is Tip gonna win some rounds for sure because he got more records. But I feel like that 50 peak is generational.
I agree.
Tip is generational in his own regard, but it's a good verses. But I don't know if that's not really the verses that I would necessarily want to see. Who would you want to see 50 versus Tip versus?
Maybe because we grew up on them,
Right?
and like they was both busting during the same time frame. So like, yeah, it'd be nice to see who was, who would take that lead. But I would rather do like T.I. versus somebody else in the South, or we can do the T.I. versus North. Like, you can do the T.I. I think T.I. will win barely by the grace of God, and I would think that it would really boil down to the song setup, like the sequence, what order. Slightly edge with T.I. I would think that T.I. will win that one.
I would like to see.
Wait. Are we counting G Unit too?
Exactly. That's of course we count G Unit. Yeah, 50. Exactly. That's all.
Sorry, 50. But because T.I. wrote for other people too, though.
I mean, wrote for other people in your songs is. I mean, I know
That's the
people them did everything on verses, but I mean, I would like to see, and I don't know if he already did one. I would like to see somebody like T.I. versus Luda. I don't know.
Ooh, that would be.
I think T.I. versus Ludacris makes sense.
That'd be dope.
I don't really know who 50 Cent's. It's hard to think because it's like when I think of 50 Cent, I think of like.
I'll do 50 Cent and Ja Rule.
Nah, that could never happen.
Why not?
It would be worse than the Jeezy Gucci situation. Jeezy, there would have to be an agreement before the verses, and I don't think them 52 petty to come to any type of agreement.
But that's my thing. Like, somebody lost their life in that Gucci and Jeezy beef, and they were still man enough and had enough business sense to know.
That shit almost went left.
It did, but it's like
almost went left.
But you know what? They went out even to the after party. They even went to the after party together, and to me, I think that showed people just being adults at one point and be able to push it to the side just for the business aspect. Even though Gucci did what he did, Jeezy still didn't do nothing, understood that business came first, and at the end of the day, why not? 50 Cent is a businessman, and you know what? I would say this, similar to how he responded when King was like, okay, so King, right? So and do you think it's wrong for 50 Cent to talk about his mama and then King to say what he said about his mama?
No, I mean, when you defending my Dukes, ain't nothing off the table, bro. You come in my Dukes, it's all the gloves is off at that point.
Okay.
And it's so funny. I was listening to that video. That nigga sound just like his mama too. He sounds just like audibly. He sound like Tiny type shit. Like,
yeah.
So
there's no low blows.
Dukes, hell no. You talking about my mama? Talk about your mama, your dad. It's like, I mean,
your grandma.
That's sad.
Your dog.
Obviously, everybody knows the story with 50's mom. That's sad, but that nigga started it type shit.
No, bro. I know, but a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't bring dead people in it." Don't bring up the dead. Don't talk about the dead. They can't defend themselves.
That's just one of them like fake street rules, bro. I don't be liking any of them rules that people don't really be following. That's just some shit that people be saying to say it. Like, I mean, at a certain point, like, everything's in bounds. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like nothing's off the table. We live in the generation of dissing dead ops, smoking on whoever pack. That's the generation that we live in. Ain't nothing really off the table. My thing is like, and on a pilot episode, we talked about what we want to see more of and what we want to see less of.
Right.
I said I want to see more old niggas rapping.
Yeah.
Where the raps at? I mean, I know we've definitely T.I. he's using this opportunity to show us he can still rap.
And he smoked that diss.
Yeah.
That diss went nuts. Shout out to you, my boy. Like, that shit went nuts.
I don't think we're gonna see 50 get in the booth.
He
50
can't.
just got jokes for niggas at this
That's
point.
it. 50.
Why can't he hire them the same way he hiring these meme creators to flip the ATL
Hire somebody to
movie?
write for him.
Why can't he hire somebody like put it in the booth?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not hearing 50 Cent rap in 2026. That's just like me trying to turn on Birdman. I'm not listening to fucking 50 Cent rap in 2026. Only if it's that old shit. Like I'm only playing old. If you're new 50 Cent dropping in 20, hey look, 50, I fuck with you, my boy. Get Rich or Die Trying is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not spending your shit in 2026 with all due respect. Like the last time I spent it, if it's semi recently, I'm the man.
50 Cent, like, he really had a peak. His cultural influence is probably better than the music. Like, what would you take, 50 Cent's music or 50 Cent's cultural influence? Because I feel like the music is like, it was hits.
I'm not gonna lie to you. His music can't be replicated. I'm gonna take his. I'm a music head. If you take away his music, like I said, Get Rich or Die Trying is like my top 10 of all time. So it's no, you can't no. And then G Unit 2, Lloyd Banks, bro.
We on fire. Yeah, like it was
You know what I'm saying?
a run. It was a run for sure.
Like
but
Banks, everybody like
50's cultural. I think the cultural influence is greater than the music. Like this nigga had motherfuckers walking around wearing bra tank tops with the bra strap.
Bro, I had G Unit shoes.
I had the fake G Unit spinner. Shout out icedoutgear.com.
Hey, bro.
The fake G Unit spinner from icedoutgear.com. Like it was definitely a cultural moment. Like the real was back with 50.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And like
G Unit tank tops.
The way that he was,
come on, bro.
The way he was waging war against everybody, it was like
I loved it.
But
Picasso.
I mean, after the movie, bro, after like I'm trying to like, what was the last hit? Do you consider AO Technology a hit? Like 50 had.
That's what I said. Like the last
run,
hit, in my opinion, like the last music hit was "I'm the Man." He did that like.
I Get Money. Was it doing I Get Money?
No, bro. He had one not semi recently.
I don't know.
I'm the Man, and Chris Brown had remixed it for sure. But I'm the Man, like that's my shit. Look, on the way home after this, play "I'm the Man" by 50 Cent. It's a smooth ass song. Smooth ass song.
I feel like I would like to see we're not getting no music from 50.
Nope.
And ain't nothing gonna happen with the beef. And it's like I didn't really appreciate necessarily how T.I. was trying to. Did you hear the call that he had with Kevin Hart when he was calling 50 out for the verses?
No.
He was trying to make it like a New York superiority complex thing. Like, bro, ain't nobody. This isn't fucking 1995. This isn't Andre and Big Boy at the Source Awards. The South got something to say. Niggas know about the South, bro. I don't know what, like, that inferiority complex he feels. That's some personal shit, bro. That's how he must have had some situations in New York. Because niggas recognize Tip, King of the South.
Yeah.
He put on one of my favorite, I'm not going to say underground, one of my favorite, like, artists that won't be on the radar. He got back on the radar with that Metro project this summer. Young Dro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Young Dro, one of
I'm cleaning it, yeah.
Exactly.
Now I'm finna show the lean in this bit.
It's like niggas recognize and respect T.I.'s contribution to this shit. I don't
Facts.
understand it seems like there's always this like coastal situation, regional situation, where it's like people from, and Atlanta's a big city at this point, but it's like, it seems like the West Coast, people feel like they have a superiority complex out West. East Coast got a superiority complex. Like
the Midwest has a saying.
No, yeah. I just feel like T.I. is like, bro, we recognize you as a great. I would love to see him in a versus. I just don't think the 50 Cent was about to happen, man. It's like you're going to have to figure out somebody else to go against in that versus. But speaking of the superiority complexes that we may see from different coasts, man, it was a real interesting situation going on Twitter this past week.
Okay.
Shout out to a friend of the show, homie, DJ First Class. Seems like he always going crazy on Twitter, man. I love seeing the dialogue and the conversation that he's able to spark on Twitter, man. First Class, you already know you're more than welcome here at TheFunction. Anytime you have to pull up my brother.
Know that.
He was going back and forth. I think he started, if I'm not mistaken, he started the conversation with the tweet that said, if you're from Chicago, there's absolutely no reason for you to use other cities' lingo. From there, it seemed like there was one competitor, one challenger who arose from the masses to kind of combat this.
What'd he say?
A brother by the name, and we're going to make sure everybody gets a credit, Musician Builds, master student. Shout out to you, Musician Builds. He was saying, Chicago really developing a main character syndrome ever since drill hip-hop went mainstream. I notice all cities that get popular by way of rap begin to take on this weird personality. Every city has their own slang lingo, no matter which city it is, even if it's not a famous rapper from that location. I feel like that's a valid take. One thing that we know Chicago motherfuckers do, and I think we've seen as an example, even here at
Hey,
the
it ain't gonna be
function.
too many Chicago motherfuckers in here. As a nigga that's from Chicago,
Shout out to you and shout out to all the Dell disciples. I know y'all finna go crazy on me in the comments. One thing Chicago people from the beautiful great city of Chicago are going to do
my boy.
is pack you the fuck up on the internet, as I've been packed the fuck up on the internet for my takes on this exact very same podcast. And let me preface this, man. GC, you got to make sure you clip this whole thing. We got to make sure we get the context here. Chicago is the best city in the world, in my opinion.
Hell yeah.
The diversity, the way you get some of everything, the artistic contributions, the things that have derived from here, house music, Kanye West,
Talk that shit.
Polish sausages, pause, mild sauce,
Mouse sauce.
There's so many things that have
Pizza puffs.
Like Chicago is the best
Deep
city.
dish.
You
Even though
can
niggas
go
don't
to
eat
a
deep
neighborhood. You can live in any type of vibe that you want, from the big city to the small neighborhood vibes. You get it all here in the city of Chicago.
Right.
But I think outside, because bro went left, and I'm riding for Chicago, just like bro went left when he started talking about the projects, and apparently this nigga's from South Carolina, so he kind of really went left with some of his opinions on the city.
Okay.
But as far as the music piece goes, and y'all gonna kill me in the comments, I gotta agree with bro. Like, I mean, Chicago has some cool lingo that it came up with, but as far as the whole drill persona, drill is derivative of trap music. Chicago didn't invent 808s and heavy drum sounds. That is from Atlanta, Memphis. That is derivative of another sound. Chicago for sure put their own spin on it and took that shit to the next level and created what we know as drill. But the trap sound that inspired drill, I mean, bro was right. Like, that's not necessarily a Chicago originating concept.
It is. Okay, look, define originate.
What I just said. Like,
okay, so look.
Using heavy 808s.
Okay, check this out.
Lex Luger was predates Young Chop, Lex Luger, Zaytoven.
Sure.
There are many down south producers that was already using what came to be known as the drill sound before the drill sound.
Okay, cool. Bet. So, okay, let's just speak this in the music standpoint. So, let's say a producer create the music, right? You say the Zaytovens, they create this specific sound, right? That's tailored to it, right? So, if another person come behind it and make something similar, but the delivery, the words, the actions, everything is different, but you may have similarities with a beat, and I'm not even gonna say similarities too much because I can hear a beat and I know a beat that's from Atlanta or the sound that's coming from, then I can hear something else and I know this coming from Detroit. I can hear this song, I know this came from Chicago. I can hear this song, I know this came from the West Coast. Like you can kind of
in some cases, bro. I feel like
most
the internet
cases
has
like
really taken out the regional aspect.
Hell no,
I feel like everybody's inspired by everybody at this point.
Sure, but and that's my whole point when it comes to the word originate, because it's inspired by someone else. That doesn't mean that I'm replicating or this is the same spin image of it. No, I'm originating a whole new sound. It may have similarities, but I'm originating a whole new sound and a whole new message and a whole new meaning. You talking about trap music, we had a whole different meaning versus drill with a whole different meaning.
Yeah.
And then the sound is different. So that's why I say, like, when you say replicate or originate, define originate, because these artists up here, they originated
the drum
drill
kits
music.
The drum kits were Lex Luger drum kits. I guarantee if you go back to Young Chop's Fruity Loops back in the day, it was Lex Luger drum kits.
That's fine, but the sound itself, the message, the delivery. Put like this. This is the reason why Chicago created drill music.
And we gotta stop doing this, bro. We gotta stop putting words in Teddy's mouth. Pause. Like, I did not say I acknowledge Chicago created drill music. That's not what I'm saying. You just said
that
bro.
It was replicated from Atlanta.
And y'all gonna kill me in the comments. I gotta agree with bro. Like, I mean, Chicago has some cool lingo that it came up with, but as far as the whole drill persona, drill is derivative of trap music. Chicago didn't invent 808s and heavy drum sounds. That is from Atlanta, Memphis. That is derivative of another sound. Chicago for sure put their own spin on it and took that shit to the next level and created what we know as drill. Trap music was created in Atlanta. Trap music, the sound, drill music is uniquely a Chicago creation. So let's not, y'all gonna kill me in the comments already, but let's just make sure we
I thought you were saying that.
I did not say that.
The drill did it.
Said. No,
okay.
Trap music,
the
use of heavy 808s,
right,
dark synthetic melodies originated in Atlanta and Memphis. That is what I'm saying. The trap sound that was then, once I said, repurposed for drill music, it originated down south. And if you want to argue with me on that, go do your Googles, do your research, listen to some old 3-6 Mafia. Like that's not a debate, bro. It's like, then that's what they killed bro off on Twitter, and I don't know why he deleted his tweets. That was kind of hilarious to me, but like.
But you do say Chicago invented drill. That was my whole point. I'm like, what do you mean?
I didn't say, you gotta, we run it back. I said Chicago did not invent the trap music sound.
No.
Yeah, no.
We invented drill.
For sure, 100%.
Not
arguing that debate
say less. But to comment on First Class, and you my brother, we all locked in, and we're gonna agree to disagree with this one. Just because off my personality, like I grew up, I just wanted to be different. And I never said the same things that I seen other niggas that's from Chicago say. Like when niggas was saying Joe, I love Joe. I was saying B. I was saying yo. I was talking like I was from New York. Shout out to my niggas from the 615. Like when I went down to Tennessee, comment on this shit because y'all know this too. I'm saying yo. I'm saying B. And they like, nigga, how you from Chicago, nigga? And you talking like you from New York. Because I just wanted to be different. I never wanted to walk down the street and I'm saying the same shit that this next person saying. So I just vowed to be different. So I knew one thing for sure. Ain't nobody in Chicago was saying to First Class defense. Wasn't nobody in Chicago speaking like they was from a different city.
No, for sure. You
know what I'm saying? Niggas from Chicago gonna speak like they from Chicago. If not, based on your words, I can tell what part of the city you from just based off your words. But that's why so to me specifically, brother, I disagree because I just vowed to be different. And that's the only reason why I just wanted to be different.
That's so hilarious because I definitely, like, as that kid that came out here every summer and was taking the lingo, once again, I can completely and just want to continue to reiterate because I know I'm finna get killed. Chicago is the greatest city in the world. Chicago influences everything. I'm not saying it doesn't, but like as far as lingo to act like other areas don't got their own lingo that could potentially be used in Chicago, like what is we doing? But I for sure took Joe back to the way. I was for sure Joe and everybody up. Yeah. What up, Joe? We gotta bring Joe back. Joe is a great one.
Joe is a great word.
That was a great.
I don't think Joe never left.
What do you remember? Like, I don't know if I'm making this up, but I feel like motherfuckers in Chicago individuals did not play the game 21. I feel like niggas played 32 out here, bro. That's so crazy, bro.
Why y'all play 21?
That shit blew my mind when I came out here,
I never played 21 in a city ever in my life.
Tim Park and Maywood, if you know, you know. Yeah. Niggas was never playing 21, bro. You had to play 32 at 10th Park and Maywood, bro. Yeah. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, that's for sure like a culture, a regional
But
thing.
That's my thing is like, when y'all play 21, like y'all really make the shot and go through the free throw line? Yeah. That's fucking weird. That's weird.
Weird. But I think, and it's just, they really packed bro up in terms of, they really packed bro up. And I just wanted to read, like, okay, let's go. I want to go through this list of things and I want to get your opinion as a Chicago native. Teddy loves Chicago. I'm happy that I've been able to make a living in this city. Shout out to Maywood. Shout out to the suburbs. Shout out out west. Shout out out south. Shout out over east. Shout out up north. I love Chicago, but I want to go through this list of things that bro has said, and I want to get your takes on it. So, to begin, why is Black Chicago Twitter upset with me? Because I'm giving them the facts. That's debatable. You could look this up. Number one, Chicago didn't create gangs. That was white Americans in New York.
Disagree.
That's factually, I don't know if white Americans in New York invented gangs, but as it relates to America, you could watch the movie Gangs in New York. Them niggas was banging in the 19th century. You ain't never seen Gangs in New York with Leonardo DiCaprio, Dead Rabbits, Daniel Day-Lewis? Classic. Tap into that. There was gang banging, Gangs in New York. That shit was a thing in the 19th century.
Okay.
I imagine far before a lot of African Americans migrated from the South to the North
Right.
and created gangs as we know them in the city. So,
Okay. So
this just shows you guys, we got to, as Chicago people, I love y'all. And I'm like, I love y'all gonna keep killing me, but it's like we gotta be reasonable about, like, there are certain facts about things that are just undisputable. Facts are the facts. You can look up the dead rabbits. You can look up the American natives. People have been gang banging since the 19th century in America, probably before that.
But you said specifically in New York, right? First,
well, that's the point. He said it's not like Chicago didn't invent it in America.
I would disagree in a sense like this, where you can't just say that New York is the only city that had. And at that time,
why you keep changing what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Wait, no. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him. The guy. This is what they were doing. That's why they was. The guy had said, bro. You just said the guy said that Chicago was not. Yeah, and there was
white Americans in New York. That's the exact statement.
Exactly. So he was saying white Americans in New York created gangs first. Compared to Chicago.
In America, if we got to limit, we got to add.
And this is what I'm saying is that there were white Americans in Chicago at the same time. So what differentiate New York to Chicago?
I don't think it was like established as a metropolitan mecca in the like 1860s and Civil War times. What you got to watch Gangs of New York, bro. It's a great movie. It's like it was a whole thing in New York, like Irish gangs versus like American natives, and they was beefing over like the Irish immigrants. It's been a thing since like the mid 1800s, gang banging. Like they was really like, they had the dead rabbit on a stick, but they was really banging. Like it's an amazing movie. So okay,
They was banging, and this is my thing. They was banging in Chicago too. They weren't doing the same thing.
1860.
Why not?
So who was banging in 18? There was GDs in 1860.
No,
it was vice lords in 1860.
Look, and then look. That leads to my next point.
Mickey Cobras wasn't that, white gay lords.
But that leads to my next point is that even the black game that came later, that started in Chicago. The games that the GDs, the Vice Lords, that started in Chicago.
Shout out to you, musician Bills. You're right on the first one. You didn't. Chicago didn't create gangs. I'm not going to say 100% right because there was obviously gangs in the world before that. But as far as America's concerned, Chicago didn't create gangs. That was white Americans in New York. I feel like
we created that shit. We created it, and not only that we created it, we took off with it. We created more, and we created the most predominant black gangs in America that everybody wanna.
That's also incorrect. Like the Crips is bigger than the GD. Like it's incorrect. Like it's like
the Crips is bigger than the GDs.
Bro, there are more. Yeah, I would say there's one. Like the Rolling 60s alone is probably bigger than all the GD. Like this way cripping in LA is like it's. And I love Chicago. I hate that I'm like being put on the side. I gotta argue against Chicago. We gotta be real though,
because bro, you not seeing like that's not right, bro. Like, look, it's GDs no matter where you go. They not look. They not throwing up the Crip. They throwing up the rakes.
All right,
they throwing up the rakes.
I want to get through this list, bro. I have some. Okay. Next
and they part of the same family anyway.
Yeah. We ain't gotta get into all the politics now, brother.
Am I not lying?
We are a neutral podcast.
I'm just saying, but we call a spade a spade.
We love everybody here at the.
They're under the same family.
I understand. I understand how the six aligns, but we don't gotta get into none of the politics now. All right, next one. Chicago didn't create rock and roll. It came from the South.
No comment. I'm not sure.
I understand Chicago has an amazing blues scene. Shout out to Buddy Guy. But obviously, we understand Buddy Guy, Shauna's daddy. For those who didn't know, legendary blues guitar player, the guy who inspired the movie Sinners.
Right.
That's Shauna's father. Shauna, I was getting some head, Shauna. That's her father.
That's dope.
Random fact. Okay. Number 3, Larry Hoover is from the South. Can we at least acknowledge that a lot of what Chicago, and I think this applies to almost everywhere in America, maybe except for New York, for sure the West Coast, for sure Midwest, that there's a huge influx and it's inspired by the South due to the Great Migration.
Sure. No comment on that one. I'm not going to have no comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't create banging on wax. Did Chicago invent banging on wax?
I never heard anybody say I'm banging on wax.
Like gang banging, dissing dissing people on wax. Did Chicago invent the concept of dissing people in records?
Yeah. Well, in records?
Like what are
okay,
you
okay. Look. If we didn't create it, we made it popular.
Okay. I'm gonna keep moving through this. I know we just
if,
about the time here.
If we didn't create it. You made it
I want
popular.
Dell going crazy, man. I'm sure the Dell.
Who said smoking on Who Dead Homies first?
That's just one term, bro. There was
I'm rolling up this. I'm putting them in a pack.
That's just one type of dissing on wax. Like you act like there wasn't Eazy-E versus NWA in the like early 90s. You act like there wasn't and also in the 90s, Nas versus Jay-Z. Niggas been dissing on wax.
Bro,
dissing and banging. Maybe specifically banging repping sets on wax. I will say West Coast. But Chicago took repping sets on wax. They reinvented it, as we've acknowledged with the drill conversation. They reinvented it, but Chicago did not invent gang banging on wax, repping a gang on wax. It didn't. It didn't.
I will say this. It's a few words that you could go throughout the entire United States and people gonna know automatically.
I agree.
One phrase that's popular, that's to me, I would put in the same category as banging on wax, on BD.
Yeah, BD. I mean, of course, like anything smoking on, anything.
No, I mean, this is just on BD. On BD, like they made that a thing. Anything on something that came or originated from Chicago on this,
yeah, 100%.
Anything. So it's like, yeah.
So okay, next one we kind of talked about.
We made it popular if we didn't.
The origins of drill music production started down south with Waka, Slim Duncan. I'll say it even goes back further than that.
You got to give Chops his credit, Young Chops.
He's a Lex Luger student. He's a student
bro.
Of Lex Luger,
no, bro.
He took
okay,
what
look.
Lex Luger was doing. And he added his own flair, added his own 808s and kits, but he's a student of Lex Luger. And we not finna. So Lex Luger is another person who does not get talked about. We could their respect, but like Lex Luger.
We could always pay homage. We could always pay homage because at the end of the day, like we learn from somebody. That's cool, but give that person their credit too. Just don't give it to the person that they was influenced by. Give that person that credit too. Young Chops, he did his thing, went crazy, went nuts to the point where everybody wanted to beat with Young Chops. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If that was the case, they would have got the beat from, Lex Luger?
I mean, he was doing a lot of beats as well. But, yeah, I feel you. The rest of these is kind of goofy. I don't really necessarily agree with the superiority complex. I think everybody should be proud of where they're from. That's what it boils down to.
Right.
You should for sure have pride about where you're from. I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, bro. And I know it's real niggas in Phoenix, Arizona, and you can't tell me otherwise. You can't tell me I have valid experiences, sketchy situations. You can't tell me that there's not a gang culture. That's what I think what the issue is people have with like the larger cities where these trends are established from is that there's maybe like an aspect that they feel like niggas is looking down on them. Just because it's not as prevalent, just because it's not as established, like they feel like people are looking down on them where there are definitely established street elements in other cities as well. So I think that's probably, I think dudes from South Carolina, so I don't know how they get down in South Carolina, but like, I don't know. I don't think if you're going to have an inferiority complex, that's some shit within you, bro. You got to be proud of where you from regardless. Right. And that's how I'm always be on this motherfucker repping Phoenix, Arizona. I love Phoenix, you know what I'm saying, bro? I love Chicago as well, but it's like you got to be proud of where you from type shit. Last one I'm going to say is, this one's kind of funny. You have great pizza, you didn't create pizza, and you have great soul food, but it comes from the South. Can you agree on that?
Say it again.
You have great pizza, you didn't create pizza, and you have great soul food, but it comes from the South too. I think since he's from South Carolina, his main point is like Chicago is heavily influenced by the South.
What the fuck do you expect? Like,
yeah, of course, yeah, great migration.
Of course, yeah. What do you expect? Like, of course, there's gonna be some influences when you have people who migrate, and it's like they're bringing over an entire different new culture. Of course, you're gonna have different influences, and I don't. The pizza thing, you're right. We didn't originate the pizza for sure, but we made that shit popular. We made that shit amazing. We made deep dish pizza.
Nobody eats deep dish pizza. Everybody knows Chicago pizza is tavern style pizza. Bro.
I was just about to say that next. We didn't create, but we made that Italian style thin crust. That shit. Like, what other place can you get? What other place can you get thin crust Italian style?
I feel like Dell is the perfect representation.
Seriously, like no. How many states? Like,
is gonna pack you up.
Bro,
I already know I'm about to get packed up.
I've been to plenty of states, bro, and it's like. Whatever. There's never Italian style thin crust like I can get that's from the crib. New York got that whole sloppy foldable. I don't like that. Right. Yeah, same thing. Same thing for LA. Same thing for Phoenix, AZ, Tempe. It doesn't matter where you go. You can't really get that too much or too often. So we run both of that. Yeah, y'all probably originated, but we made that shit hot. Believe that.
Once again, I'm gonna close this out by
We made
saying
it
Teddy
hot.
Ragsy loves Chicago. Chicago is the best city in the world.
He be
I stand
hating. He
on
be
that,
hating
bro.
on us, man.
It's like, how is it? Like,
You be hating on us on the low, bro.
I just want a little bit of like,
Nah, hell no. Look. This how Teddy gonna be. Teddy gonna send you like he'll send about 5 shots, right, at Chicago and be like,
it's not.
no,
shots,
I love Chicago.
Bro.
I love
it's
Chicago.
The same way
it's
that
good.
they packed dude
No.
up on Twitter. Like he wasn't necessary. Like until he started talking about the projects and a whole bunch of other weird shit, bro. When he was talking about the music, I agree. Like, bro, it's like, yes, because something was popularized here does not mean it was invented here. And as far as lingo, we're not in 2005. We're not in the 90s, bro. It's ever since the internet has been a thing. Everywhere shares everything, bro. The internet is the great equalizer, bro. Everybody can share culture. Everybody can share terminology, vernacular. Like, it's not, niggas, like, everybody says everything. Like, bro, it's YNs out here saying my heart. It's YNs out here using New York lingo and slang. And, you know what I'm saying? This nigga is out west using on phoneme. And it's
phoneme, universal.
It's like
universal. It's everywhere
it's a
now.
Cultural exchange, bro. It's niggas in New York saying shawty, and like it's everything's cultural at this point, man. But we just doing it up here at the function, man. We gonna continue to be back, man. I hope y'all continue to rock with us, man. Please like and comment on all of these topics that we talking about, man. And you know we gotta close it out like we always close it out. My brother Dell, what's got you functioning this week?
What got me functioning this week, man? Today is my son's birthday.
Hey, happy birthday! Hey, happy birthday!
Shout out to my boy. Yep. My boy just turned 3, and he got me functioning. He got me up and moving, as well as the family and the kids and the wife. So, you know, everything is for them. So, yeah, that got me motivated this weekend, and as well as this week. What about you?
Man, we're gonna keep it on family, man. I love to hear that, bro, man. Shout out to the youngin', man. So we had our conversation on the last episode about Valentine's Day.
Right.
And what I got my shorty for Valentine's Day.
What did you get?
We went to Gabby's Dollhouse. Gabby's Dollhouse was in town. I know if you got youngins, you probably done heard of Gabby. They be going up on Netflix. Very popular show for the youth. And they got a lot of songs on the show, but I don't know. It's crazy how you can learn shit from kids, man. They got this song called The Power of Yet.
Okay.
It's I may not be able to do something yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might not know how to be the best baker yet. And I feel like that's exactly where we at the function, man. We may not be the best podcast yet. We may not be we never gonna do the most research. We always gonna shoot from the hip. We always gonna do us. Like, that's just the vibe. That's how me and Dell talk to each other in casual conversation. But what's really got me functioning this week is the power of yet. Always throw a yet on the end of any of your doubts that you may have for yourself. You might not be able to do something now yet. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You can always come back. You can always learn. You can always achieve more. And that's what we're trying to model here at the function, man. Sure. The power of yet. So shout out to my baby girl, man. Shout out to the power of yet.
For sure.
And you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the youth, man, in general, man. Happy birthday, youngin', man. We're going to be back. We rocking out, man. This is the function, man. It's your boy Teddy Ragsy.
It's your boy Dell.
I'll holla at y'all.
Yep.